Oscar Combs here with the ISO 9001 group, helping organizations improve their operations and reduce their risks. You know, probably just like you, most people dread the thought of attending another meeting. It's not because the meetings are scary, but people perceive them to be a waste of time. In this episode of Management System Tips, I will provide you with 3 tips on conducting effective meetings within your organization. You know, meetings are a very effective way to communicate with each other within the organization. But meetings must be used wisely and effective so that they are not perceived to be a waste of time. So here are 3 tips to ensure that you are conducting effective meetings. Number 1, establish a meeting agenda. You know, the meeting agenda is very important and it should be prepared prior to the meeting so that people can have an opportunity to prepare for the meeting. Tip number 2 is follow the agenda. You know, this is where a lot of the waste actually happens, is that we have an agenda in a meeting, but we deviate from the agenda and people were not prepared to discuss topics that were not on the agenda. And so we end up wasting a lot of time. So tip number 2 is make sure we follow the agenda. Tip number 3 is establish a time limit for your meetings. You know, if a meeting is lasting more than 1 hour, it's most likely that we did not establish an agenda or we didn't follow the agenda. That causes meetings to last much longer than they should last. Now, make sure that everyone is sticking to the agenda. And so if we have different departments attending the meeting, make sure that everyone has a certain amount of time allotted within the established time frame. This will ensure that everyone comes prepared to the meeting and then also that they're communicating effectively and most importantly, concisely. So hopefully you found this episode of Management System Tips helpful. I would love to hear from you. Take a moment and leave a comment below. I would also appreciate it if you like and share this video. I would also like to encourage you to follow and subscribe to us. This way you'll be notified when we have new Management System Tips available. Oscar Combs here with the ISO 9001 group, helping organizations improve their operations and reduce their risks.